God's brain, Lord, and fill it with everything and more that he has missed out. Elevate him, Lord, his brain. You is the limit and the sky is the limit, and here he is today.
Hi everyone, so my name is Paul Brown. I am the Dr. Rickert Allen Scholar for 2024 from the NCB Foundation. I was awarded this year with a great opportunity to finance my education in the tertiary level. It wasn't an easy journey for me getting where I am today, as when I was coming from high school going into CXC time, I remember during that period it was COVID and I didn't have internet at home, so I wasn't fortunate like many persons. So even though COVID was happening, internet issue was happening for me as well. So I had to walk from here all the way. So I'm actually in Spanish Town, right? And I had to walk from where I'm currently living about a mile away to Old Harbour Road to get internet to use at a friend's house. And during this time, I had to struggle with that every single morning. I had to get up early. I had to be dealing with SBs. I have to be studying. But through it all, I remember that even when friends would be calling me, something that stood out to me while studying was that I never gave up on my Christianity. So I know a lot of times we were going to church or we were going to school and we stopped going to church. I did not do that because I was determined that I know how to balance everything in my life. Moving forward throughout that process, I passed all my CXCs and I started working, and I decided that guess what, I'm going to go to university. And I saw this program at the time. It was they were just introducing the K13 program, which is also known as the Pathway program, and I decided to apply for that program in the BPO. I wanted to study business process outsourcing, so I went ahead and I got through and I got accepted to UCC that I'm currently going now. And I remember I went through year one smoothly, and when it came to year two, we were still in COVID, so I was doing online classes. And I remember that my device got destroyed. I stopped working at that time. My device got destroyed, and I was there. I got a bit discouraged because I didn't have any help at that time. My grandmother wasn't financially stable to help me, and I was just going through a really rough patch, and so I gave up on my associate degree.
He's a child that I loved from the beginning until this. He had a brother, older brother, who died from knife stab that he received in 2023. He got killed for a motorbike. We are over him. He was buried 3 weeks ago. So I had Paul here with me, and I thank the Lord for him. He's my company, my tutor, my friend. Sometimes I look at him lying in the bed while he should be in school, and I would like, Lord, why is this happening? Why is he not in school? I said, fix it, Lord. Fix it, whatever it is, fix it for him to go to school. And it was 2 years after graduating from basic school. He was at home, and we decided September morning that after the 2 years we was going to take him to school, primary school. We take him to primary school, and the principal was like, where was he after 2 years? I ain't taking him because he's backward, no, and we can't take him. We can't take him because I don't know what to do, he don't know anything. And I heard someone in the background said, I'll take him. It was devotion in the morning. Devotion was over, and they're doing registering, and the teacher said, I'll take him. I look around, and there this teacher was Mrs. Young, and she said, I'll take him. And the principal turned to her and said to her, you will take him? And she said, yes, I'll take him. At the end of the term, and he was on holiday to go back to school, he took home a book list to me, which was grade 4 book list. Remember, I was in grade 1 because he's starting back at grade 1 for the 2 years he was missing from school. I had a grade 4 book list, and I was like, no, this grade 4 book list. I said, no, this can't be right. So I took the book list and went back to school. I saw Mrs. Young, and I said to her, what is this? this is a grade 4 book list. And she said, yes. I said, you're aware it's a grade 4 book list? She said, yes. I know it's a grade 4 book list. I gave it to him and I said, what you doing? I heard somebody behind me said, yes, it's a grade 4 book list. It was a principal. And she said, he is reading at grade 4 levels. So he has to go to grade 4, so he has to get a grade 4 book list. I said, mind what you're doing? Coming from grade 1 to grade 4? But the Lord was on the job and he still is. And when I bought all the books on the list and he went back to school, the principal began to follow him. Every class that he went, she followed him and see that he is right and everything is going on for him. When he graduated from there comes a time in devotion. In the morning when they have devotion, she would call on him to come and sing or stuff like that. The same principal that didn't want him when she saw the potential. When I came home the day when I take him to school, I would feel so down because the principal said he was backward and I come home and I said, Lord, I said, you are the creator of us all. You are the human mechanic and I prayed. I said, open his brain, Lord, and fill it with everything and more that he has missed out. Elevate him, Lord, his brain. You is the limit and the sky is the limit and here he is today.
Fast forward to 2023, in October I decided I was working now, and I decided that guess what, I'm going to give my associate or my degree another chance. So I started to apply to different universities and I said I'm going to go to ECC, so I applied there. And while I applied and I got through, my brother died in December, so that discouraged me again from going back to school for the 2024 period. Coming down, I decided that I wasn't going to try again because it was a rough time and I just was out of it. But I remember that one specific person was assigned to just constantly encourage me, letting me know that guess what, if you want to make a change in society, you first have to realize that the change comes from within. And I remember Auntie Nicole, or rather Pastor Nicole, would say to me that don't give up. Each time I would be saying, I literally hide from this woman because each time I would see her, she would be telling me that guess what, you need to go for your degree because students are out there, other persons in your community are watching you and they are depending on you to advance the kingdom, not just only the kingdom but to advance your community. And I remember that I gave it another try with the NCB scholarship, and let me tell you people, I am excited that I was chosen to be the 2024 Dr. Rickert Allen Scholar, and here I am today, fully paid for, going to university and pursuing a career that I really